Hey everyone, this is Mike and welcome back to Gearing Up Enclosures Online. Yesterday we got a new update to the game that introduced a little bit of new story about Misook, which was of course one of our previous boss fights, and we got a new boss fight together with that, just against her. This is a solo boss fight, so you can't do this with friends, but the requirements for it are also very low. My Luna is definitely not up to date at the moment with the gear that is currently in the game, and it took me about 2.5 minutes to clear the fight, so definitely super easy to do. Now to access the fight you go over here. As you can see, we have the normal Misook over here, we have Untouchable down here, and then under Declassified, these are the story missions that you're going to be doing, and then you of course have the Misook Jang original battle program right here, as you can see, single player only, which does require an item level, so I had a 13% face amp, because of course I am above that. You can enter it once a day. Now what you're going to be getting from this is basically going to be your Transcendence Stones, to transcend your trinkets as well as all of the other Misook gear. So as you might know, we have the module, the receiver, and then of course the 3 trinkets that you could craft with the previous stuff. The receiver as well as the module being from Misook herself, and then the 3 trinkets coming from the Untouchable one. Now once you've gotten all of this gear, you can also transcend it further as well, and we have actually 3 different options for us right here. So of course we have 1 stone for each, 1 for the module, 1 for the receiver, and 1 for the trinket, and as you can see, the requirements are relatively steep for this. This is 5 million per module, which is quite expensive, or per Transcendence Stone I should say, but everything else is kind of alright. So first of all, these Scorpion core chips are going to be gotten from the new battle program that we have. We get 4 per run, so basically every 2 days you'll be able to craft one. I have 8 already because of course I got one from the questing themselves, so you'll be able to craft one of these every 2 days. And this is reduced for the other 2 as well, so it's only the module that requires 8, the trinket and the receiver only require 4. Now the cool thing is that we actually have 100% stones for these as well, but they are quite expensive. So for this one you do require a normal one, and then you also require 30 elixirs if you want to spend some money on the game, or you can find them on the market board or the black market, whatever you want to call it. Then this will be relatively easy to get by. If you just have the 30 of them, I, as you can see, do not. And same thing goes for the other 2, as you can see, also reduced cost, depending on which of the 3 you are crafting. But you can also save up and just craft 10 stones, and then 5 and 20 for the other, to get a 100% stone that way as well. So you can either just do it the good old-fashioned way, RNG your way through it, and then just craft these normally. You can craft one of those and then use Transcendent Elixirs to make a 100% stone, or you can craft 10 of them just to make the 100% stone as well, and then of course 5 for the amplifier and then 20 for the trinket. So I might just do this for the amplifier because this one is relatively cheap compared to everything else, but for the others I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do just yet. Now of course you can see we also need this protection certificate, and that one is actually going to be crafted as well, as you can see down here, from the 2 previous battle programs. So both Misook as well as Untouchable are still going to be 2 things that you're going to need to do, because you need to craft these certificates. As you can see, you do craft them in batches of 5, so you actually are able to craft quite a lot of them. The reason why there are 3 different ones is because there is a different ratio to what bugs you are going to need. So the first one you need 3 of each to craft one, the second one requires 4 Misook, 2 Untouchable, and then the last one requires 2 Misook, 4 Untouchable. So basically do the boss fight, which one you like the most, or do both. Or for example, like in my case, I have more Misook bugs. I still need to make the Untouchable accessories. I only have 1 of the trinkets, so basically I'm going to be crafting the one where it requires more Misook bugs than the devotion bugs from Untouchable, just purely because of the fact that I don't have that many bugs yet, and I also still need to craft those trinkets, as I'm not done with that yet, as I've been on kind of a hiatus of the game at the moment, but definitely going to be coming back into it. But that's pretty much all of the new content slash gear that we are getting in this update. Of course, definitely no new gear technically, but it's just going to be amplifying the gear that we were always able to get from before. So we have a new battle program that you can do. It is soloable. It's pretty easy to solo as well. As I said, took me about 2.5 minutes. So definitely not that bad, especially considering that my character is technically undergeared at this point, as I don't have any of the BBV2 stuff yet, and I also don't have my Untouchable trinkets done either. So definitely not that bad. And then of course we can use the new trinkets or the new Transcendent Stones to amplify our gears that we previously acquired. And it's a really cool addition that they have also introduced some 100% stones in the different ways that you can acquire it, either by getting those transcendent elixirs by either paying for them or getting them from the black market, or to just craft 10 stones and then make sure that you get done with it and that you basically don't get cucked by RNG. So definitely pretty good update in my opinion. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. That's the new stuff that is available in closers at the moment on the EU/NA server, of course. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank my Patreons for supporting me, and I'll see you in the next one.